Hi, this is take 5 of Do the Math Lesson 13. This one's a tough one to teach with everything that I have. So today for this lesson, you are going to need your Do the Math workbook, and it will be page 17, no, it'll be page 18 and 19. You will need your spinner that I actually sent to all of you in the announcements today. And if you can find a paper clip or something that can spin around, and a pencil to hold it in the middle like this, okay, spin, okay, you'll need this. And you will also need your fraction strips, okay? All right, so being that this is like the 4th or 5th take, I'm hoping I can get this right this time. We're going to start first with kind of talking about fractions that are greater than 1. All right, you all are familiar with improper fractions, top-heavy fractions, and you're also familiar with those turning into mixed fractions. And a mixed fraction is one that is like this, like 1 and a half is a mixed fraction. Okay? All right. So now, let's say we have two friends who want to share 3 sandwiches. Okay? How could they share those sandwiches? Well, they could each get a half and a whole. So they would get 1 1/2 and 1 1/2. Okay? So that would be 1 1/2. Well, another way that they could share these 3 sandwiches is they would each get a half of each of the sandwiches, and there's 3 sandwiches, so they would get 3 halves. Okay? All right? Those fractions, the 1 1/2 and 3 halves, they equal each other because you started with 3 sandwiches in both examples, and you split them differently. Okay? All right. So now this is going to take us to our game, which you see it's called Roll 5. Well, friends, we don't have any dice here at home, so you need to get out your spinner, your paper clip, and your pencil, because you will need this and your workbook and your fraction strips. Okay? So I'm going to start with showing you how to do this activity, which is also the directions are in your workbook. And basically you are going to do something instead of roll called spinning. So let's say I have to spin 5 times, because it's called roll 5, so we're going to spin 5. So you're going to spin 5 times to see what 5 different fractions you get. But as an example, let's say I got 1/2, 1/4, 1/4, 1/2, and 1/8. Okay? Let's say I got those 5 fractions. So I am now going to attempt to draw these 5 fractions and strip models in the fraction strips, and it's kind of hard to do, so please just bear with me. So I'm going to first start with a half. Okay? Then I'm going to put a 1/4. Then I'm going to draw another 1/4. And then I'm going to draw another half. And then I'm going to make an 1/8. Okay? So there's my 1/2, 1/4, 1/4, 1/2, 1/8. Well, guess what? We want to add all of these fractions together. So you'll put an addition sign between each fraction and what it will equal. All right, so here's the deal. With this, I know that I want to build my train, okay, I want to build another train underneath, and I want to use the same equal length pieces of one color to do it. Okay? So I'm choosing to use all 8s, which I think in the strips are purple. So I'm going to use all 8s. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I went back through, these are all 8s, I would count 13 8s. So guess what? Your answer would be 13 8s. Okay? And that is your improper fraction or top-heavy fraction. Okay? These are all 8s, which, all of them. I'm just going to put it at the beginning, at the end, because it's really hard to draw that small with a finger. All right. So the next thing we want to do is build another train. But in this third train, we are going to include one whole strip. Okay? Because one whole strip would fit in there. Okay? And we are making this into the 13 8ths into a mixed fraction. Okay? All right. So now we see we have our one whole piece. So what could we add below? Well, because we stuck with 8ths, we're just going to bring 8th pieces below. So how many 8ths did we have? 1 8th, 2 8th, 3 8th, 4 8ths, and 5 8ths. Okay? So we now have 1/2 plus the 1/4 plus the 1/4 plus the 1/2 plus the 1/8 equals a mixed fraction of 1 whole and 5 8ths. And friends, what you have to understand is these two fractions are equal. They are just written as an improper fraction and as a mixed fraction. Okay, so I feel that this kind of went fast, and this is the one example you have to refer back to. Please forgive my drawing again because it is horrendous, but that's all I had to work with. I didn't have enough fraction pieces, which I'm scared you guys might run into that problem, to build as many trains as you need to. So do the very best you can with this lesson and with these workbook pages. And if you have a problem, do not worry. We will cover it in our Thursday live chat. So do not worry. We are doing the best we can with what we have. And I will be willing and to help you on Thursday. All right, so just do your best, and please, please, please take your time and read the directions even more than one time, and watch this video even more than one time to help you understand what you need to do. All right, that's it for today. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye.